Have anybody tried downloading the software and try to do it on your own? If it is yes, then it is a good thing. Basically, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, visible.
Yes. Okay, good. So we are starting now. Fine. Now, when you open a Camtasia Studio for the first time, you will be getting the menu bar on the top. Okay. You are having a file. So general file options, whatever you are having, generally you will be having. Then edit. Then what view, play, tool, and all these things gradually you will be coming to know. But what are important, just let me tell you all those things first. Okay. Now, this is a button that we'll be using for recording the screen. This thing will be using for importing it, and this button I'll be using for producing. Okay, directly I can share it with YouTube or any other slide share or anything else. Otherwise, I can directly create my MP4. Okay, this is my clip bin. Okay, here is the clip bin. Fine. This part is known as your timeline. This part is known as your timeline, and this is what your canvas or whatever you will be doing. All the editing will be visible here. Okay, let me take one example. I'll import something. Instead of start recording right now, I'll to show the features of this particular software. I'll first of all take something. Okay, then we can do it. Okay, this is a raw file. I can take this file, Python installation window. Okay, so whenever what I did, you have seen, no, I have started importing from import file, search my file, and it came here. Unless and until it is in your clip bin, you cannot bring it to your timeline. So the first thing that you need to do is bring it to your clip bin. Okay, so from clip bin, you need to drag and drop it here. Okay, now you can see. And now you can see the two file came here. One is what you can see the screen, and one is system audio. This system audio basically is not required. We can delete it, and we can take with this only one file. Okay. Now you see, if I'll play this also, it will be played here. Whatever has been done here, it can be visible here. You can play it. I mean, okay. Now, the next thing is, when you are here, you can play it here and look at this pointer, it is moving. It means what actually you are doing right now, that is being done. At what point of video you are now. Now you can see, let me take it then up. Some small lines are there. It means that some kind of audio is available. But now audio is got recorded in a very low voice. So that's why the small peaks are there. Otherwise, if the audio is recorded with good quality, good sound, then it will be of big peaks you can see. I can show you here. Now, here I'm having a audio. What I can do here, I can go, there are a few options here. Move volume up, down, fade in, fade out, silence. Okay, I want to make it up. So you can see here, the white line, I got little bit more broader, and it means what? I have raised the volume of the recorded video, raw video that I'm having, to the maximum, to the fullest. Okay. Now, if you will play here, you can see the, can you hear the voice?
Yes, sir.
The system voice, not my voice.
No, sir.
Okay. Wait, is it audible now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever I'm putting my camera, I'm not able to hear it. So this is the raw video. Now, earlier, what it was? Earlier, it was like this. I mean, very low voice. You can see the lines were very, very thin. Now when I raised it up, you can see the peaks. I can see the peaks. So you can see here the voice got raised. Is there any difference? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. I'm putting my check in. Wherever desired, I'll be pulling it up. Okay. Now. Now you see, this is how I can bring something into my timeline for editing. Okay. Apart from that, what are the things that I told yesterday? This is the clip in, whatever clips you are having, you can bring it here. This is the library. And library basically is used to do some kind of intro. Okay. For every video you can see there is some kind of intros are there. Right? So in order to hello. Can everybody mute yourself? Okay.
Anil sir, mute చేయండి.
So now this is the clipping, and these are the things that I'm having. Fine. Let me mute everybody. Okay. Now this animated title, I can you can see how it will be working. If I double click this one, then the same thing it will be playing here. Okay. So you can choose some also like somewhere here. Now you can see these are your intros basically from a video generally you play. So what I can do here, I can bring this to, I'll click here and sorry, I'll click here and drag it to this particular position. Now you see a small in the my next track on the above this track one more track I got, and you can see from here whatever track is on the top that will be visible to the for editing. Now as it is running, now after this, after it finished, after this got finished, the second window came. Okay. So like that, I can put a intro like on the top of it. Okay. And I can write any kind of name or any title if I want to do. I'll do Anil sir, kindly mute yourself. Anil sir, kindly mute yourself. Anil sir. Okay. Now here you can drag and drop wherever you want to place this text, you can do it. Okay. And if you want to edit here, you can write it here. Okay. So this is a trial video. Okay. Now you see if I'll be playing this, how it will look. Automatically there will be inbuilt features and automatically it will come. And after this duration of time, automatically it will go off. Okay. Now it started. Okay. Now the next thing that what I am to there, I want some kind of transition from this video to this video. All at a sudden it came. You see, all at a sudden it came. Okay. To put some kind of transition, I'm having here. There are so many transitions available with Camtasia. So what I can do, I can choose anything of my choice. Let me put it here. I'll put it in between this two. I'll drop it in between this two. And now you can see the change. Now you can see the change from one video to other video. This way it will come. If you are not, If you are not happy with this, you can do like there are many. Pixelate is there. You can bring it, crop on that. Okay, you cannot have more than one transition at a time. So it will be looking like this. Okay, there are many more. You can try on your own. This random bars are there. Drop it here, and you can see this will be like random bar. Okay. So this is how you can do transition from one video to other video. Now, apart from that, you are having, I have told regarding audio, I have told regarding transition, library I have told, okay. Then there are something called zoom in and zoom out and your, this more, this way you will be doing. Okay. Now you see here, when the video started, when this video started, what happened? We'll try this transition after some time. I'm going to delete this transition for the time being. Okay. Now you see here, just it is taking some time to start the video. The audio comes afterwards after some time. Okay. Whether my audio is whether my voice is audible right now. Okay. Now, if I want to select something, what I'll do, I'll select the portion what I wanted, and I'll choose this cut command here. So that person will be cut. Now let us say from here, nothing happened mostly. So I can cut it. From in this portion also there is no peak. So I can cut it. Okay, in that way, wherever desired, I can cut it. Now, you can hear the audio in the Camtasia is running right now.
Okay. We are going to before installation we are going to download it from the so
can you able to hear? Kindly respond.
right? Okay. Then open the browser.
Yes, sir, with low voice.
Type URL.
I mean this or this kind of thing. I mean what when this is getting played, you are not getting any voice.
It's clear, sir. Aruna Kranti here. It's clear.
Okay. I mean what I wanted to ask is whenever I'm playing this, this voice is audible or not. My voice may be audible, but whether this voice is audible or not. Aruna Kranti madam.
So sometimes it is overlapping, sir.
Okay. Okay. But to some extent you can hear it, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, done. Now, what I'll do here is I have to listen to each and every word in the video file, and then I have to analyze whether it is desired or not desired. Okay, based on that, I have to cut, I have to copy, I have to paste, all these options I have to do. So each and every word of the particular video I need to hear. Okay. Apart from that, sometimes what happens in a video also looks like background use seems to be small, and then the cursor used to be very small. I mean it is in white. So in order to view that, what can I do here? In more, I'm having cursor effect. Okay. In cursor effect, why it didn't come? Why? Because I have not selected this one. If I'll select this one and I want the recorded one, and if I'll go for this cursor, now cursor is enabled. Now you can see if you want to show the mouse cursor, you want to show. Otherwise, you want to hide the mouse cursor also, you can hide it. Okay. Apart from that, sometime a highlight or spotlight you can use. Okay. Something like this. Wherever the mouse will be going, it will be like showing you that particular position. Now you see when I'm saying highlight, it means wherever mouse is going, I'm forcing my viewer to see that position only. Okay. And if I am doing a highlight, it will be only a yellow pointer just to identify for the user that this is the cursor and this is what I'm going to do. Okay. And when I'm using magnify, when I'm using magnify, and look how it will be.
Then open the
Look at
browser.
this. Okay, to show a URL or something like that, you can use it in this manner. Okay.
Python.for.
Now we'll not use magnify. We are happy with the spotlight. Now, apart from that, you see here, you are having buttons of left click and you are having buttons for right. Now, these two also you can use. Fine. If you will do the left click ring, you can see the preview wrap. So it will be done like this. Ripple. It will be shown like this whenever you are doing a left click, whenever you are doing a right click, some kind of a blue ring or a wrap again, and then a ripple. All these effects you can give wherever desired, because every time it is not desired to show your left click and left click, right click, generally we don't distinguish except for some places. Otherwise, only this highlight will work. Okay. Now as I have already enabled it, it will be throughout the video, it will be showing me this yellow line. Okay. Yellow circle. Now, what more I can have? I can have call out. Okay. Now in call out, you can see there are many options. There are many options here. Okay. Now these options can be used at any point freely. No hesitation at all. There is no restriction where you can use it and where you cannot use it. Now see, if I am clicking this, automatically it came here. And look at, there is a transition also defined here. I'll show you how. It will be shown very smoothly, and after some time it will go very smoothly. Okay, the transition. Now I can take it anywhere I want. It will showing that particular location of the screen. Okay. Now you don't think right now that you are I'm telling you something alien. Okay, you know it, but the thing is, why we are learning it? We are learning to let our people just so that people will be learning your creativity. You will be seeing your creativity also. Apart from the subject, creativity also matters. So whatever creativity you can show within the screen, that you can show with the help of the tools. Okay, wherever desired. Now, if you want to delete it, you can select and delete. That's all. It will go off. Okay. Similarly, if something you want to write a rectangle, let us say this portion I don't want to show. So what I'll do here, I'll click this portion. I'll drag up to this. Now it is white and this is some other color. Want to make change also, you will see the fill there, but which one is the white? Which white is this? This is this white? No, this is looking odd. I mean, some kind of difference is there. So in order to find the exact color, instead of searching from here, you can, there is a place that it is called select color. You select here, you click whatever the color you want here, and you see it same color you got. There is no boundary, nothing. Okay, if you can hide here also, nobody will be knowing there was some text or something like that. Okay, so in this manner you can do it. So if you want to write any text here, you can click and you can write whatever required, and you can change the text color and all those things. It will be visible. Okay. Apart from that, you can have text size you can change. You can change your font, whatever font you desire, according to the style, you can put it in this manner. Okay. There is how it is coming, how this text is coming. The text is coming all at a sudden. There is no transition. So in order to do this transition, you can do something like this. Okay. It means now you see there is the light blue color extensions here. By this, you will be seeing that it will come gradually and it will stay for some time and then it will go gradually.
We will
There is one more thing I wanted to say you. How long I want it. How long I want this text to be here displayed in this particular location. I can drag it. So it means from my time 0043 to 1.43. During this period only this text will be there. As long as my cursor doesn't cross this particular time, it will be visible till then. Okay. So this is how you can do any kind of thing here. Fine. Any kind of text or anything you want to write. Similarly, there are many steps. Simply you click it, it will come. If you want to change the fill color, you can do. You can choose any color you want. Automatically, it will be applied. Now there are effects also. You can do shadow. You can have different style. Okay. You can choose. You can use these inbuilt features to enhance your creativity while presenting. It will look like a button. Okay. To show your creativity. Okay. Now what other are there? Now if you want to show, if you want to say that something is correct, then you can click on this correct one and you can
try to select the version here.
put a right sign and it is a animated right sign. And as long as you want, it will be available here. If you can reduce it,
The version here
it will be displayed and after that it will be vanished. Okay, similarly you can have rectangle also. Similarly you will be having rectangles also. So you want to show that this is the address bar where I am going to type something. Suppose you wanted to show in this manner. So what you are going to do here is you can simply show that this is the area I am doing some work. Okay. Similarly, I am having circle also. So
try to select the version here.
So look at this. So in order to highlight something, I can do it. Again, I can drag it as long as possible. And this will be visible during this duration only. Okay. Now, apart from that, I'm having something called blur. So if I'll blur it out, this area, wherever it is there, is not visible. You see, some blur effect came. Okay. Similarly, I can use something called highlight. Okay. This is the highlight effect. So it means apart from this area, nothing is visible. Now you can put it here when the author is typing something. I don't want my viewer to concentrate on somewhere else rather than I want them to concentrate here. So what I'll do, I'll blur or I'll highlight this particular position and rest of the thing will be dimmed. Okay. So that the viewer only will concentrate here. Similarly, I'm having highlight. So this portion I want to highlight. So I can do it something like this. Okay. Then if I want to write some text, already I have shown you that how to write text. So this came automatically. Okay. And if you want to put some kind of button, you can put it like this. And what this button is, the button is, let us say C. So I hold a shift button. So I got shift plus C. Okay. Automatically it came. Fine. Now, if I want this, so directly I'll get, already I had C, no? If I want to change it, I can do it here itself. Instead of that, if I want to write Control C. So directly I press the button on my keyboard, I got Control C written over here. So sometimes I want to show my viewer that I have pressed Control C button or Control V button. Then this is how I can show by this usage of these buttons. Okay. These are the options that I'm having with call out. Fine. Now I'm having option with visual properties. Visual properties, I need to click here. Now you can see this. Okay. If I want to do some kind of animations, I can do. And if I want to do some kind of Ajay, can you see how much time it is? Whether we need to extend it or what?
Sir, extend it.
Have you extended it?
Yes, sir.
Because I didn't got any button now to extend. So that's why I'm asking you. Okay, let us see if it is
This is
getting over.
unlimited version of meeting. No problem. You can continue.
Hello? Hello?
The unlimited time is there. No problem. You can continue.
Oh, okay.
That's it is being displayed.
Okay.
That's it is
Okay.
being displayed here. No problem.
Thank you, sir. So this is what are the operations that I can do. I was showing this. Again, with visual property, I can have border for this particular, if I'll minimize this little bit, a black background is there, so I cannot see the border. Okay. And then if I want to do some kind of shadow, I can do it here. Okay. Then somebody has written here on the screen. Please stop your sharing, okay? Please clear the screen, then it will be easy. Hello? Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, there are animations also. Okay, I'll show you some animations, how it will be like. So apart from that, you can put any kind of logo, your picture or something somewhere, then you can do that also. I'll show you how the animation will be. Like, let me take a file here. Okay, I got this file. Obviously, I need to drag it here. Okay. Now I can resize it. Okay, this is our banner. I have cropped it a little bit for this purpose. Now, how this some kind of animation I can do, I want to show you. Okay. Now I'm in visual property. I'll add animation. Then I'll bring it to this particular place. Okay, now you see what it will happen. Now you will see what is happening. Now it is visible here, and it came down. Okay, understood? Again, I am saying, again repeating. So any kind of animation, and for this also, if you want to, now this particular image was displayed during this particular time period, right? Now, if I want to make it a little bit more, then I can drag it. Same thing will be what visible during this period of time. Now I want to do some kind of animation here. So I'll click this particular image. Okay. And okay, I'll be using the base image. I'll add. Okay. It's supposed to be visible first of all. Well, I'll click this one, then I can add animate. Simply I'll drag this, and where I want to take, I'll take this here. Okay, and you can see here there is a small yellow triangle with a top blue is there. It means you have already done the transition. It is very fast. Now instead of that, if I'll hold the head of the triangle, and if I can drag it, you can see the image will be moving smoothly and very slowly. So if I want to, without doing anything, if I kept it here. So earlier the transition was whenever the image was visible, from that position it was transacting. Now it will be waiting for some time till the dot here, and it will be moving like this. Now, after it reached here, what? Can I move something to some place else? Yes, I can do it. Now, if I want to move it here, okay. Now you see here, it came here. Then after it, there's some time, some duration, we waited, and again, it has gone to this particular place. Okay. So this is how you can do some kind of animations. Okay. Now, one more important thing is regarding zooming. That is very important when you want to emphasize something. Obviously, you need to zoom. Okay. Sometimes it is not visible. So where I can use zoom, let me show you. Okay. Now the web page of this open. Now here there is a pan called zoom and pan. I'll click here. So the total screen is visible here. So which portion I want, I'll just minimize to that particular portion, and the effect you can see it here. Okay. Now, yeah. Now you can see here, there's some yellow triangle, some triangle, blue color triangle is there. So that the smaller the size of triangle, the faster the transition. Okay. So if you can drag it, the transition will be little bit slower and little bit smooth. Okay. Now somebody is typing the URL, so it is important to show that. Now it is visible properly, right? So that's why we need to, do at instance at times we need to do some kind of zoom in and zoom out kind of thing, so that you will be able to understand properly, right? Okay. Now throughout the session right now, as long as you don't want to zoom out, it will be in the same position. So whenever you wanted it to be coming, to a full screen, you just start dragging it and leave it here. And look at this, you got your full screen. And if you want to drag more, it will be, some kind of black background will be coming. Now you can change the black background to some other color also. It is possible. I'll show you. Now I don't want to put it here. Now look at the effect here. Both of it combiningly. You can see I got zoomed in. And gradually after this, at this dot itself, I'll start zooming out. I got zooming now. Okay. So what are the other features? You can record your camera, you can do caption, you can do quizzing. But whenever you are doing quizzing, right now I'm not telling about using quizzing because it will form a file which will only play on the web page. It means like the videos that we have for small kids. After some time, a quiz will be coming. So under such kind of situation, it will be done. But it will only play in your web page, not anywhere else. You cannot make a MP4 or what or you say a video file out of this. Okay. Now there are sometimes you need to do some kind of operation. Let me again bring that particular clip. Okay. Now I don't want a separate line over here. I don't want a separate track over here, and I want to insert this in between. So what I'll do at this particular location. So what I'll do, I'll click here and look at this. I got a button called split. If I'll split it, the same video becomes two parts. I can drag this aside, put it here and bring it here in. Okay. And look at the effect right now. All of a sudden this came. Okay. Then after the duration is over, the other thing will come. Now you can give some kind of what visual effect and what transition you can give. Now you can give any kind of transition, it will look nice. From one to this one is the other. Now you see here how it will look. Okay, so any kind of transition you wanted to give, you can give. Fine. What else we are having? You can do caption also. It means whatever video, video you are editing, and in that some voice is there, then either you can import that so that in the inbuilt itself, whenever we some kind of embedded text will be visible, okay, or that is the only thing, or otherwise you can start typing here. So look at this. At particular instance, it will be shown like this. Okay, so this is the use of caption. Okay, now, okay. Regarding library, we have seen regarding call out, we have seen regarding this zoom in and zoom out, we have seen regarding the audio, we have seen regarding caption, we have seen regarding transitions, we have seen regarding visual property. Okay, this property, scale up, scale down, everything you can do here. Okay, this is not zooming, this is scaling up. Okay, I think this was 100 or not 100, 90 or what. Okay, we can use Control Z better. Okay, so zoom in, zoom out. If you want to rotate the screen also, you can rotate. Let me tell you. If we are having this, now you can resize this. Click here and you can resize this. Okay, and you want to rotate, so you need to go to the visual property and you are having the Z axis. Okay, you can rotate it this way or you can rotate it in this way. Okay, clockwise, anti-clockwise, all this rotation you can do. Similarly, you can do, look at this transition. Okay, like in Y axis it is rotating. In Y axis, let it be 0. And if I want to do, it will be rotating in X axis. Now you see the effect, right? Okay. Now in this way you can do this kind of editing. Now, okay, what else? Record, capture, I've told everything. Zoom in, zoom out, I told. Okay, then I've told regarding these tools. Here also all those tools are written here, transition, caption. Okay, but everything is available in the buttons itself. So nothing to touch, I mean, no need to go to the menu and no need to do all this kind of things, right? So you can have your view, what view you wanted to see, project view or canvas view or timeline. Okay, so all these things are here. Now one more important thing is, now I can resize it, but can I want some these portion only? Can I do any kind of editing so that I can see only Vasudevi Engineering College, nothing else? So with this I can do just resize of it, but I cannot trim the trim this one. So for trimming, I am having here a button, you see, for there's a crop, I can say. If I click this, you can see there are rectangular boundaries given here. Okay, whenever rectangular boundaries are here, I can simply drag it and you can see this portion only is available for me, nothing else. Okay, and now if I click it once more, this portion is available. I can resize it, I can make it bigger, I can make it smaller, whatever I want to do, I can do it. Okay, once the size I got. If I want my original, I can again drag it. Original is also available to me. It is not gone, but I am not showing this. The difference is that. Okay. So now I'm going to, I'm deleting this portion. I'm making it a small video. Okay. Now let me try to show you how to produce it. Okay. How to produce it. Now your video is length is over. Now the cursor will not move anywhere else. Okay. One more thing I forgot telling you. What is that? Look at this cursor point. One side I'm having green and one side I'm having red. This is the area for selection in the timeline. Okay. This is the area for selection in the timeline. So what can I do here? If I want to delete this particular portion, or if I want to copy it, if I want to, let me show you. I'm Control C I'm doing here. I'm unpasting it here. Control V. So simply the same portion, whatever was here, the same portion came here. Okay, no change. So I can do copy paste also, cut paste also I can do. All these options are available. And if I want to undo it, here I'm having a undo button, or simply Control Z I'm having. Okay. So I have told you regarding import here. I have not yet told you regarding the recording. Okay, I'll tell you after some time. Now, this is the thing that is available to me right now. Let us assume that my video is fully ready. My video is fully ready. Okay, I have edited whatever I need to do. I have done it, and I want to make it MP4. Now here is a button you see. I'm having what? Produce and save. I'll click here and see produce and save, share to screencast, share to VMO, then share to Google Drive, YouTube, My Place. There are many options I'm having. But if I want to only, I'm not going to share anywhere else. I'm going to produce it. That's what I'll do. I'll click here. Now you see. Now your MP4 player, or it will be played in MP4 smart MP4 player, and up to 480p. Okay. Now you are having 720p and 1080p. So the best size for a optimal kind of a video is 1080p, and it's supposed to be a smart player. It means any kind of MP4 player, let it be in a web page, let it be in somewhere else, let it be in mobile, anywhere it's supposed to play. So I'm saying it's smart MP4 player. Okay. So whatever size I have defined right now, let me cancel it out. Now this is my canvas, right? So whatever size is defined in the canvas itself, I can, the video will be of that size. Okay. Well, how can you know what is the size of your canvas? Here it is. The size is 1278 is the width and 720 is the height. Okay. So if you want to change it, you can change it from here. There are different sizes. You can see the effect out there. Okay, wide screen we are having, and 720 for YouTube it is saying, then 480. Okay, then original dimension. You can change it up to your size also. Okay, whatever you wanted to do, you can, whatever size you wanted prefer, you can do that. Okay. This is our size. Okay, 720 HD quality. Okay, this is what we wanted. Okay, so we'll keep anything. Simply I'll cancel it out. Okay, if anything I want, like I want to see my canvas to be bigger or smaller, or fit to the size that I have defined here, then I can do it straight to fit. Okay, otherwise I'm having different sizes that I'm having. I can show my canvas in that way. Okay, now let us come to this produce. Okay, one more thing I wanted to say here when I'm doing this. Now you see here, earlier my screen back, the background of my screen, sometime I wanted to show it in this way, but the background is black. Can I change it? Yes, I can change it. You see here, background color, and it is now here it is black is chosen. You can choose white. You can choose any other color. So the background will be of that particular color. Okay. Now you want your, let us assume that you want something else to be running in your background. Okay, let me say I want to have some library to play here. So let me take another theme. Let us say this one. Okay, and I'm getting this here. Okay, now you see, instead of any other color on the background, some other image is also playing. Okay, but this way there are 2-3 videos will be playing at the simultaneously. So at the time of producing your MP4, it will take much of your time. It will take much of your time. Okay, so that's why. And for these videos also, as far as possible, you can drag it. Okay, and you can see how it looks. Okay, so this is the optimum size of the length. Very small video. So I hope I have covered this. Okay. Next thing, what I wanted to say is, okay, coming to again the products. Now I'll produce and save. Now you are having what kind of player you want to play in this particular video. So you'll choose that one and simply you do next. Give the name of your file, whatever, trial, and it will be saved in your Camtasia Studio. Now if you will finish, then it will be like this. Some kind of rendering procedure it will go on, and after some time your video will be ready. Now it is going very fast because small video, no? Let us try to complete it. Yesterday, while after this, after this yesterday's talk, I was searching something and I got one more what beautiful editor, that is Active Presenter. And the video that I produced today morning and have shared with you is now you see automatically it will come up like this. Okay, you can directly play it. You see. Okay, a 56 seconds video. So whatever you have kept out there, everything came as it is, and after some time here, here we'll get some kind of, yes, this also we kept, this thing also we got. Okay, and after some time zoom in and zoom out will be there. Yes, the image Vagdevi also came. Okay, I mean, placed at a wrong place obviously. So I hope you got these things. Any queries till now? Any queries? Now where is the file located? Now if you open this, you can find this particular button here. If you click here, directly it will take to the location. It is now there in my PC, my document, Camtasia Studio trial. In that, this is the MP4 file that got generated. Okay. I hope I have explained all 99%. I don't know if I have forgotten something. If anybody is having any doubt till now, you can ask me. Or if you are having a project to be edited here in front of everybody, you can very well do it. You can share your video also, and you can talk to me. No issue. You can enable your anybody wanted to speak? If at all any doubts are there, please. I'm waiting for your response. Nobody want to ask anything else? Whether I'm audible? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Nobody is responding. Only I'm keeping on speaking now. That's why I got a doubt.
Good evening,
And
sir.
it is a very lucid presentation. We are following. Mr.
Okay,
Rakesh,
thank
please
you.
go ahead. It's a very
Thank
lucid, very nice presentation.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma. Tell.
Sir, this is Shirisha.
Yes, Sirisa.
Textmita Camtasia is different from Camtasia Studio, which you are showing, sir.
Same thing. Camtasia Studio and Camtasia, both of them are same.
Then I am unable to find out the callouts in my screen. So on my screen.
Call out. It will be. Can you see my screen right now?
Yes, yes.
So after that clip in and library, after that call out will be there.
But on my screen, I am unable to see.
Okay.
All
If it is not there, go to more. Go to more. Click on more. You see if at all the call outs are there or not.
No, sir. I had cursor effects, voice narration, audio effects, visual
Okay.
effects, and interactivity. That's all.
Oh, I mean, you might have some other version basically.
Okay. It is
Whether-
a Windows 10.
No, not only Windows 10, but I mean the version. I mean Camtasia. Whether you are using, I am using Camtasia 8. So whether you are using Camtasia 8 or 9, it will be there obviously because any company will go upgrade its version, then it will not lose the previous features.
Okay, okay. So
Either
we
you
will
are
try.
using Camtasia 7, or if it is you are using Camtasia 9 or 10, then what will happen? No, it may be placed somewhere else.
Okay.
So now check whether it is Camtasia 7. If it is Camtasia 7, then it may not. I mean, I don't know. I have not used, but Camtasia 7. Okay.
So whatever, now you are using the Camtasia 8, sir?
Yeah, 8. Yes. Yes.
Okay, we will try one video and so let's know by
Okay.
you, sir, whether it is right or wrong.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Anybody
can
else?
you share this particular video?
Which video, ma?
Whatever you are recording now, the particular recording video we need, based on this we can practice it.
Okay. Okay. We are doing. I think Ajay sir, it is getting recorded now.
Yes, sir. It is getting recorded and it will be shared up. That's
Okay, done. Okay. Okay, ma'am. It is getting
Okay.
recorded, so we'll
Sir,
be.
it's recorded.
Don't worry.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. So, anything else? Anybody? Now, why I am asking this is, this is one very beautiful software where many features are there. Okay. So unless and until if I have forgotten something or to tell, and because this clip pins audio you cannot hear from here. Now I'm playing it. Okay, say me whether you can hear it or not. Can you hear this? This particular portion video I have played. Can you hear this? If you can hear this, I can show you how to edit it.
Yes, sir. We'll go for editing.
Now, this is it audible? What my question is, because I'll keep on speaking, this voice will be this voice is very low voice. So my voice is, as I'm speaking live, it may be more. So that's why I'm asking. Unless and until you hear and you are having some kind of patience to hear from starting to ending, you are not in a position to understand what is going on. That is the meaning basically why I'm asking time and again is, if you can hear these lines, then only it is possible. Again, I am playing. Somebody else can you kindly respond? Python installation. Can you hear this voice when this is playing?
No, sir. No.
No, we cannot listen.
We cannot listen, sir.
That's what I'm saying. Unless and until, let us say, sometime what happens, the author says this is Python installation. Then how to cut this? Unless and until you lively hear this, you will not be able to realize it. That is my point. Okay. So to do it, but this is the thing. So I got so instead of this, because as for the general what you say, okay, I have not told regarding recording. Sorry. Yes, I'll now tell you regarding recording. No point that I left. Now you can click here for record screen. When you will click here, you will get a box like this. Now in this box, you are having 3 different parts. One is a selection area part, one is recorded input part, and one is a button. These are the 3 things that you will be having. Okay. Now when you select on full screen, now I have selected a full screen. Can you see on your window a small green dotted line? And in the corner you are having a rectangular kind of thing. Can you see this when I'm sharing the screen? In this green, this black, is it? Can you see this a green dotted line here? Anybody please respond? It is visible to me.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, no. Okay, fine. Now you see, I have resized it. Can you see green dotted line here? Is it
No, sir.
visible?
No, sir.
No. Can you differentiate? Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. Can you differentiate the color between this, my cursor here, and the cursor here? It is little bit lighter in color, and this is a little bit darker in color. Can you identify the colors?
Screen sharing is off, sir.
Screen sharing is off.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Cursor not moved, sir.
Cursor not moved. You are not able to see my screen at all.
Your screen is visible, but we are not able to see the cursor movement, sir.
Okay, earlier it was visible.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe because this particular thing is active, no? That's why. Now is it visible, my cursor? Outside the area?
No, sir.
No, no? Okay,
No.
fine. No, sir. Okay. Now is it visible? Now my cursor is visible?
One screen
No.
share off and on.
No, sir.
So can you just stop sharing the screen and restart sharing the screen?
Okay, I'll do that. The Camtasia, okay.
There was some difference. Yes, there was some difference.
Now it is okay, na? Now it is okay, na?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm clicking on this record screen. Okay. Now when I'll click on record screen, can you see my screen right now? Desktop. Can you see my desktop right now? Please respond.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you see there is a dotted green line here. A rectangular box here. Can you see the difference now? Huh?
No, sir. No, no.
Okay. Maybe maybe when you will be installing, you will be able to identify that there will be a green dotted line, and that will capture the area, okay, where you want to record. So if I'm doing full screen, if I'm pressing on this full screen button, then the full screen from top to bottom, left to right, everything will be captured. Now in the recorded input, you can see there is a green line is going up and down. It means my voice it is identifying. Now I'll click on record. Okay. Now you can see my screen. It is the countdown 3, 2, 1, and it has started. It has started. Okay. Now it has started. Now if I can play any kind of a video or any kind of PPT, if I can run, I'll be. Now this screen right now is getting recorded by my Camtasia. Okay. Now this thing is recorded by. Is it?
Not visible.
Resume share. Okay, wait. Is it okay now?
No, sir.
Now also it's
Okay, sir. It's okay.
Okay.
Now clear.
Now what is happening, you see, a countdown is going on here. My 54-second video is already done here, and I'm recording the whole screen. Okay. Now I'll be stopping it. Okay, or I can press F10 to stop it. Okay. Now let us see. It is getting that automatically one more. Okay, and it is now playing my tool. Okay. What I have done here, this screen, it is now visible. Okay. Now I'll save it, and I'm saving it in Camtasia. By default, it will be now it will be in Capture One, and the extension is either you can take track or you can only it will be in track extension. I'm going to save it. Okay. After saving, automatically, earlier this video was there. I was editing on this. This also opened. Now you see whatever I have done during that period of time, it will be visible here.
Hello.
Can you see whatever I have done during that period of time? It is getting visible here, and now it is ready for my editing. Now also not visible. Oh, this is the audio from here. Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you see? I have recorded now. Isn't it? You told, I told 53 seconds, come here. So you got it now, isn't it? Earlier, this particular thing I was doing, so on this only it opened. Otherwise, if you are it will refresh editing window, and it will be available here. Okay, you see there are one is screen sound and one is now I want to edit. Let us say I want to edit, do some kind of editing here. And I don't want to touch this particular track. So what I'll do, I can make it visible or invisible. I can, if it is visible, I can lock it. It means if I want to do some kind of cut over here, then the below one will not be getting affected. Okay, below one will not be getting affected. Similarly, if I want to make it invisible, this is the screen basically that got captured. Okay, so if I want to lock it and I want to do some kind of editing with the below one, I can do it. But the above one, because the track 2 is a video file here and I have locked it. So if I do any kind of editing here, it will not be affecting at all. Look at this, the size got reduced because I have cut this thing, and I again, I can start here. Okay. Basically this system audio file is there, no? This file is basically not required. You can simply delete it and you can start editing with the main dot bracketed screen is written over here. You can see bracketed screen is written over here. Okay, this file having bracketed screen written over here. So this screen file is important, and that file you need to preserve for your editing. Fine. So this is regarding your how to record by pressing the record screen button. You know how to import, you know how to produce. Okay, then all the menus I have told here, and this thing, this is very important. So the crop is important. This is toggle fun means I can make some kind of changes. So this I can do here, and this one is switch to full screen mode if you need. Otherwise, so detach, attach audio, video, all these things you can see. Now, one beautiful thing in this particular software, what I observed it, if a noise is there, how you are going to reduce it? Now let us see. Come to select this thing and come to audio. Now you see I have told you regarding this. Okay. Now, if you want to do like some noise is there, so suppose fan sound is there or something is there, now you can click here, enable volume leveling, and then what kind of volume you need, you can say it, and enable noise removal. If you will click this, it will take some time and it will remove the noise. Now you see earlier it was white, spikes are in white, now it is in yellow. And you see all of them are at the same height. It means your volume got leveled. Apart from that, some kind of noise got reduced. It will not fully reduce the noise, but it will be able to reduce the noise to some extent. Now, one beautiful thing is, now you have edited the video fully, still the noise remained. What you are going to do it? Now, you can press Ctrl and D. Now you see, you can extract the sound file here from here. You can extract sound from here, only sound. It will not extract any video. It will take, you see, the file is WAV file or MP3 file. In whatever format you wanted, you can take the audio from here. Okay, by pressing Ctrl and D. Okay, let me write it here so that you will be able to in call out, Ctrl D. Sorry. Ctrl D. Okay. By pressing Ctrl D button, you can extract the sound. Okay. Now press Ctrl D. You got one more location where all the files, whatever audio you are having here, you can extract it to MP3. Now you can save it. It takes some time for save. Okay. And if you want to do some kind of noise reduction and all those things, you can use Audacity software. And with Audacity software, you can do a lot of sound related editing you can do. Okay. I'm having Audacity also. I'll show you once how it will be like. Yes, here it is. bring in my file, any MP4 or MP3 file. I can, this is the file that I'm having. Okay, untitled. I can drag it here. And you can see the left side.
It's not visible, sir. Again, after.
Is it okay now?
No, sir.
Is it okay now?
No.
Now it is okay. Now it is okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, na? Sometimes I don't know why it is happening. I'm not going there and touching anything. Still then. Okay, fine. Now, if you are using Audacity, the Audacity interface is like this. Yes, Ajay.
Again stuck, sir.
Again stuck. No. It is now sharing, no?
No, sir.
I'll do new share. Okay, let me do a new share. What is there? Okay. Rather, I'll share my screen better. Why to an application? Now it is, I think it is visible. Is it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now, what I did, you have not seen, no? Again, I'll do it. Okay. I'll save change. No, I'm not going to change save change, and I'm going to minimize this. I'm having a whatever audio that I have removed, it is available. Okay. Now I'm having this thing, Audacity software with me. Okay. Any kind. Okay. Now I can drag this file to here, and you can see the Audacity software is available to me, and I can do any kind of audio editing here. And after doing audio editing, after doing the, let us say I want to crop this portion or something like this, there are many effects I'm having. There are many effects. Let us say I'm selecting this, and I'm see there are many effects I'm having. Okay, if I want to I can select this portion, I can apply, you see, I can apply echo, I can apply fade out, invert, leveler, noise reduction. Okay, for noise reduction, you need to take the sensitivity level, and from sensitivity level, you can get the noise. After getting the noise profile, like let us say the default, I'm saying that from this portion, I want a noise profile. So after taking, it has already taken the noise profile. Again, I'll go to noise reduction and I'll place OK. So in this portion only it will be done. But before applying this, I'll select everything, and again I'll apply what? Noise reduction. Now see, earlier the spikes were little bit more with noise. Now the spikes were little bit less. Okay. So in this way, I can do any kind of editing if it is possible with Audacity. If so much of noise are there, sir, many more options are there for doing any kind of editing with sound. Okay. Now the sound is done. Let us say my sound is done. I'm not saving it. Let me save it. No, I need to export it. Transport. You record in also. File, save as AUP file. No, I want some MP4 file where it was export audio. Yes. With export audio, look at this. I'm having MP3 format. I can save it and I can use anywhere I wanted to. Let me take, let me save it in desktop. Let us say I'm writing here trial. Okay. Okay. My trial file on desktop is getting generated. After reduction of the noise, I'll close this one, save it. This is trial only. Okay. I got it now. Now I'll again come to my this particular file and I'll make full screen here. Okay. Now I can import that file. I can import, it is there on the desktop, right? And with name trial, trial.mp3, this file came here. I'll drag and drop it here. Okay. I can drag and drop it here, and I need to adjust the sound here. Okay. So, this full way audio sound came here. Okay. So this is how I need to do it. And if I am putting this particular sound, then this particular sound supposed to be muted. So I can make it silent. So all the sound from here got reduced or zero becomes zero, and I can have the file from here. Okay. So now this is the new audio file with reduced noise. This is how I can use it. Okay. So what else I left? Ajay, it is audible, no? Now the screen share is okay, no?
Sir, it's audible.
Is it okay, no?
Is it okay, sir?
Okay, fine. Anybody having any kind of other doubts, you can ask me right now. Anybody is having any other doubt, or your doubts are clear with this particular software? And as I was telling you today morning, I produced a video. Yesterday's videos, because of disturbance, I need to produce those. So for that, I used one more software, and luckily I got it, and it's a very nice software. Let me tell you. Okay, and it is a free software. Of course, payment is also there. To get all the features you need to pay, you need to purchase. But for our purpose, for teaching, learning purpose, non-commercial purpose, no need of paying anything. Whether we'll go towards that or we'll be doing this one. Because another 40 minutes are there with us. If you want, I'll say that also. Or one more software is there with us, that is Filmora. That also we can have the same look and feel we are having. Or any doubts are there with Camtasia, you can ask me.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Okay.
While recording, if we get any bus sound or anything, two sounds are there. Our sound and some other outgoing noise. Can we filter that?
Yeah. That's what I was saying when I was telling you regarding that Audacity. You need to extract the sound from here, and you need to take the sound profile first, and then you need to select the whole file, and then you need to reduce the noise. So what kind of noise is very irritating for you? Those of noise only you can take the profile. So that's why always it is advisable before taking your audio, you be silent for 5 to 10 seconds, so that your profile can be captured from that 5 to 10 seconds, and that you can be used for your noise reduction. So it is always advisable. You don't directly start speaking. Keep some time calm, quiet for 8 to 10 seconds, so that your environment sound will be captured first. That you can nullify that wrong. That will be useful. Okay. Madam, have you seen the videos that I have shared today morning?
No. In the morning, I attended one more session, 10 to 12. That is on blockchain. I was busy in attending, and my cell is getting discharged. Now I have to apply. I have to put for charging and all. Now I'm listening to yours. I'll see that in the evening, sir.
Otherwise, if you want me to say regarding what are Filmora or the new software that I got, regarding that, if you want, then I'll say that also. If you are having any kind of queries on this, you can ask me. That's why yesterday I told you to download this and make a video on your own and share it with us so that we can do editing on your video.
Yeah. But no one did that, fortunately.
Yeah. So, anything
We
else?
will try, sir. Anyhow, this is mandatory for everyone to record their own lectures. So you will very soon get hundreds and thousands of queries and all. You will be bombarded with those questions. I'm sorry.
No, madam. This video I'll share.
Yeah. You share it to everyone, but at the time of recording, definitely they'll get lot of doubts.
So the purpose of this is to reduce my effort.
Yeah, right. Sir, in your opinion, this Camtasia is easier for the users, or you have seen one more new software? Which one is easier for us to use it?
Now, to be honest enough, you have not started using anything.
Yeah, right.
So anything you start using, that will become easier for you.
No, because you have used all the three, Filmora, Camtasia, and one more thing. Because you being an experienced person, for the newcomers, which one is easy? That's what I'm asking. All having the same features,
all having the same features. I can show you the Filmora also. You will see almost same kind of buttons, same thing you will be getting. It is not
show
like
once all the two, sir. Show once the remaining two also. At least the software name and the screen and all.
Yeah. Sure. This is Filmora. Wondershare Filmora.
Okay.
And generally it is a heavy software, to be honest, and it takes time to get loaded. Okay. By then, actually I'm recording this session of mine with this active presenter right now. Right now it is getting recorded fully. Okay, with active presenter. I want to test with that. Now Filmora is getting opened. Generally it takes a little time to get loaded, and basically this Filmora that we are having, Filmora 9, unless and until you are having internet, you cannot do it. And if you are using a trial version, always it will be giving you some kind of watermarking. With Camtasia also, for 1 month it is free, but after within 1 month also, whenever you are producing it, it will be like giving some kind of watermarking. But this new software that I got, it is not giving any kind of watermarking, because today morning I recorded yesterday's videos and there is no watermarking as such. You need to wait. Now you see this. The starting will be, it is visible, no? Ajay? Ajay, is it visible? Okay. Now you can start a new project. You can start a new project. Now you see here, the media is there, then audios are there. These are the free, like in Camtasia, you are having libraries, no? Similarly, here you are having media files. Here you are having your titles, different kind of titles you can play. You can play it here. Now it will be seen like this. You can edit this, of course. Okay, different files are available with us in build. Okay, you can show. Okay. You are having different transitions. You see what are the different transitions. Earlier I have shown you transition in Camtasia. you see under this more, you can have these other transitions you are having here, but here transition is available here. There are a whole lot of transition you can get. Okay, so like this you can use it. Okay, and the effect that you are going to get now for a particular, if you double click this one and play this one.
Yeah.
So look at this Redis kind of thing it is coming up. Okay, so this way you can give effect to your videos. You can give effect to your videos. Okay. So this is a black and white kind of feel you can give to your video. These are all different kind of filters that you are having. And when you come to element, you can write your things, whatever the way, this kind of animations you will get with text. This kind of animations you will get with text. Okay. So now you can, here one more facility is there. You can split your window. You can split it into two. Now you see here one part of the video, here other part of the video you can play. Okay. Similarly, size may be different. Here are this thing you need to do manually with Camtasia, but if Filmora, this is freely available. Okay, these are the split screen you can get in this way. Okay, now you can see the file, the same kind of options generally we have, and you are having edit. Now to produce here, you can have create video or export to device or upload to YouTube or upload to Vimeo. All these things are there, or directly you can burn it to DVD. All these features are available here. So similarly, you can import your file. Okay, you can import your media file, drag and drop it here, and again drag this file to this timeline and do your editing as you did in your Camtasia Studio. So more or less the options will be same, but look and feel will be little bit different. Okay, look and feel wise, this is little bit different. Now, some time back, I have recorded one video. I'll tell you, some people say that how to, let me close this. Okay, okay, leave it. People some time back, people asked me, how can we do some kind of editing? What is that? Characteristics, diode characteristics. It's supposed to be in download. Sometime back, people asked me when we have recorded one video for diode characteristics. Let me show you that all these videos I have recorded with my small mobile, and with that mobile only I have played it. Is it visible, sir? Now you see I have this video, this text I have added to this particular image, and after this image it will be played. Now you see this, after this I have given a transition when the video will start. Okay, and it is not just that, it is applicable for computer science people. Now you see I have recorded it in my mobile and brought it and again edited it and show the actual experiment that is done with the help of Camtasia. I have edited it. Now you see the video, you'll be able to know. A diode is like this. There is a white band. On this side of white band, This side is cathode. This side is anode. So regarding connections we are saying. So people will be knowing what is this. So I have given a text over here that is a regulated power supply. Okay. Then
Vijra side kunta chudu. Antu saddali.
Whether this audio is visible when I'm playing this video, its audio is audible. Ajay sir?
Yes, sir.
Ajay?
Yes.
This audio, I mean this video's audio, when I'm playing this video, this audio is audible.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
This video's audio is audible.
No, sir.
No, sir. VLC player
No,
audio
no?
not audible.
Okay. So actually a commentary is going on. What is this? What is that? How it is done? So all these things can be shown and recorded. It is not just with computer science students, faculties, that they will be recording everything on the screen. If a practical demonstration is also required, that can be edited, that can be recorded, edited, and that can be presented. 2 days back, one civil sir asked me how I'm going to use this software tools for if I'm doing some kind of surveying. Then I told him, surveying anyhow you will do with your camera or anything, but anyhow you want to present it. While presenting, you need a software. So like this, if you are saying that what is this you are asking and you have not written anything here, then people may not be knowing that this is an amateur or something. Okay, so that's why whenever you are doing some kind of editing you sort it with your mobile phone also, you can use it and bring it to your bring it for editing, and you can write all these things. Apart from that, anyhow somebody will be doing some kind of commentary, so that what is happening and how it is happening, all these things will be known at the same time. Okay, so there is nothing to worry that this is for computer science, this is not for this, but software you need to learn anyhow in order to edit it. I hope I could make a point here that for any kind of lab experimentation, you can do it, right? So anything else I can discuss right now? Whether I'll say something about this active presenter? If you want, I'll do it. Because some time is there, another 10-20 minutes are there, we can have it. Do you want me to say regarding active presenter?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now actually in active presenter this recording is going on. So let me stop it first. Control N. Look. What is that? Couldn't open, recorded, webcam, video, something. I'll check out what is that. Okay. Now, when I open this active presenter, it will look like this. Now my screen came. Whatever till now, whatever I have done for 1.5 hours or so, all this thing is captured right now. Okay. So this is how it will look like, and I can play this for a preview. This is my cursor as usual, whatever is there in my Camtasia Studio, in the same way it has started. Okay, now look whatever I have done here. from the very beginning. Now look, the screen also got recorded here. Okay. Now I can do any kind of editing here and I can show you. Okay. Now, okay, this is coming up. Let me resize this. I'll put it here so that this bar will not bother me anymore. Okay. But the buttons here, I found the buttons are little bit smaller unless and until, I mean, if you are having a sight problem, eyesight problem, it is very difficult to see. I was not able to locate where is what earlier. Now, there are many options in this particular software. Okay. Now, these are the things that you can do a lot of things. Now, if I want to write a text on this, I'll click here and I'll write it here.
Sir, can you share your screen?
Oh, screen share stop. Okay. Is it okay now?
Say is visible.
Okay. I don't know why in between it is getting stuck up. Thank you that you are telling me that it is, you cannot see it. Fine. Now, whatever I recorded from the morning, this session, everything, I got it recorded and I kept it here. Okay. Now you can see you're having home button, you're having new slide, text, and this record screen. Like if you want to do kind of text manipulation, you are having what upper size, lower size, font, everything you are having. Okay. In addition to that, you can write formally here. Okay. If you want to write somewhere, I mean, some kind of formula you want to write, then you can write very well here itself while editing itself. Let us say you forget writing a equation in Camtasia, I mean, in your PPT, and while editing you remembered, you can do it here itself. So very beautiful software. Okay. Now you can arrange them. Okay, there are many things, and you can produce a HTML file at last. Okay, it can be played in a web page also. Now you can insert what text caption. Let us say whatever text caption we did over there, it is also same here. You will click text caption there, and now you type anything. Wait. Text caption here, and Arif is going off. Now you start typing, hello, how are you? Oh, it is not getting typed. Why? Let me try it once more. I'm taking the text here. Now if I click here, I can type, hello, how are you? I can select this. As soon as I select this, the pop-up window came, and I can resize my font. Okay, I have to 60, 90. I can go. I can select the font color. I can highlight or whatever is. I can do all these options, whatever is possible. Okay. Apart from that, I can put some icons also. What icon? Let me tell you. So you are having smileys also, you can put here. You can put a smileys here. It is not there in your Camtasia or Filmora, but it is inbuilt over present here. Okay. Then you can put some kind of gestures also. Okay. Now you see here. Okay. Then I need to explore. Basically, yesterday itself I found this editor. you can put like if you have seen the kids video which is running in a web page, how generally it gets generated. There are in the video itself, there are places where you can click, there are places where you can find, find the differences. There are places where you can type something in the video only. So all those things are available. Because yesterday itself I found this, I don't know much about this particular software, but I am eager to, like you see here, I can have questions also. I can put true or false question. I can put multiple choice question. Of course, when I'll be producing, and if it is a MP4 format, then obviously in MP4 format I cannot type anything. But if it is a if the file that I am getting generated, it can be embedded in a web page, then obviously I can do all those things. Okay, I can do fill in the blanks. Okay, all these drag and drop I can do. I can have hotspots. I can write something like essay kind of thing. All these things are possible here. And apart from that, you see, I can create my own design for my PowerPoint presentation. Now you can see, if I double click this one, I can okay, I can do this, I think, with the help when I'm creating new. Okay, so this PowerPoint presentation also I can do here. You can see there are many templates are there available. Okay, then like transition from one video to other video. Okay, these options are also available. Okay, then animations are also possible with text and the effect that you want to give, what kind of effect you want to give. All those things, it is available with animations also. Okay, animation effects are there. Okay, then you can export it. Export means you are going to going to find the output. Okay, whether you are going to found the output in the form of images or videos or directly to the YouTube, in what format you need. Let us say I want to find this in the form of MP4 player. So the format is MP4. I can see KMV file, WMV file, AVI file, WebM file, all this file format I can produce. I can produce my video size also, in which height and width I want to do, in what frame rate I want to do. All these adjustments are possible here. Okay, so this advanced feature is available when you are paying something. Okay, but not in a free version. This is a view, a section you can do. Okay, there are many options basically. I need to explore this also. And with the help of these software only, I produced the video that I kept it in our group itself. Okay. So if any other kind of questions are there, I'll handle all those things. Any participants want to ask any question? Please, you are most welcome.
Sir, can we do voice noise reduce in this Active Presenter?
In Active Presenter, voice, yeah, I've not seen. Okay, cut, copy, paste, all those things are available here. Okay, today morning the video that I have given you, that I have recorded with my headphone mic only. And if you have seen that there is no such kind of very big difference. Okay, but noise reduction I tried, but I am not satisfied with the noise reduction of Active Presenter.
Thank
Whether
you,
I answered you?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? by itself it is saying you are using a trial version. You are using a trial version of presenter. Some output will be watermarked. It is saying itself that it will be watermarking your videos. Okay, watermarking will be there. But today, whatever I have done, luckily there were no watermarks. From Camtasia, any other queries are there?
Okay. Sir, in Camtasia, can we add audio?
Add audio. Yes, I told you, no. You can import your file from here, input here, and whatever audio file you are having, like on the desktop we had something, no? Let us say this trial or untitled, I'll open it. It will come here and I can drag it here. Work is over. Okay. And I can add music by default. I forgot telling you that there are many free themes musics are also there. There are free musics are there. Okay. These theme musics also, let me tell you, I'm getting this theme music here. Okay. Now you can see the spike, no? You can see the spike. It means some kind of sound is there. With this spike, sometime what happens when the speaker starts speaking, initially it will be sound, the background or the music will be more, and as and when we'll start speaking, the sound or background sound or music will be reducing gradually. This is what you can do with fade out. So you can see I can do it like this. I can drag this point to this. So the sound volume will be more at this point, particular point, and by the time it reaches the end, by then the sound will be 0. Okay, you can do such kind of thing in Camtasia also.
Excellent, sir. Thank you, sir.
Similarly, you can have fade out. You can have fade in. So from in starting, the sound will be more and more and more. It will be gradually increasing. Now you can hold this white button and you can drag it, drop down. How much volume you need? This you can say as a volume. Okay, how much volume you want? You can do it here. And if you want to make it silence, simply press this button. No volume at all. No volume at all. Okay. Anything else? Srikanth sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I think there is no question and from the participants, and whatever they have asked, possibly I have answered all of them. What can we call HOD sir, or if HOD sir is there, or like whether you will give the feedback or something kind of that we can do now?
Yes, sir. Actually, I have called our sir, but he's out of station.
Okay, okay. So can we ask a participant to come live and share their views?
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you so much. And I request participants for giving a live feedback of the session, and so that we can improve ourselves. If we have any correction or option. Please, sir.
Sir, it was excellent lecture. With the help of your lecture, definitely we will make good videos and good films also. We'll compete in the film competitions also. So very soon.
Nice.
And we will create very good lectures, very interesting lectures with your valuable speech, sir. Valuable lecture. It's really, really wonderful. I'm very much thankful to you and to the college and to the department especially. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any other participants, please come up. Say something. so that there is a scope that we can improve ourselves.
Yeah, can I just chip in? Hello?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's a very excellent session. Only thing, I am being a non-technical person, everything I cannot follow. But then it provoked my thoughts and how to make, this is very interesting and very useful session, I should say. So some of the points which are a little bit technical, I have to take guidance maybe from some others, but then it has laid some good foundation for me as well, though I am a technical, non-technical.
Thank you, sir. Sir, from UH College you are from, sir?
I am from GUIDE Autonomous and also GEC. Yeah, I am director there. But I am a retired Chief General Manager HR from ONGC. So after my superannuation, then I just joined. So now, because these are all the latest requirements now. It is now important for all of us to acquire these skills. Though I am a little bit okay in making PPTs and all that, but then prepare the CE content and then how to make it more interesting and all, you have told us very clearly. Very nice. I should thank you.
Thank you, sir.
In fact, yesterday's session was a little bit disturbances were there, but the video sent by your college is excellent. I should say you are a very good speaker. You have a very bright future. All the best to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Any feedbacks from the participants?
There are 57 participants right now. If you can share your videos also, no issue. While sharing your video also you can say. Dipti ma'am. Dipti ma'am, you want to say something? Radhika ma'am, Surya Narayana. There are many, faculties. They are, for the first time I'm hearing them. If you can introduce yourself also, that is a very nice thing. That from these different colleges, people came to attend this workshop, will be able to know. For that purpose only I'm asking. Abhishek sir. Okay. Sachin Agarwal sir, you want to say something? Sachin Agarwal sir. I'm naming. Okay. So Srikanth sir, can we wind up?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, really a nice session and nice cooperation from the participants. I think it's time to wind up and time for vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Let me take the privilege to have thanks. Good evening, all. We have our senior professor and head of CSC, dynamic leader, Vagdevi College of Engineering, Professor Janaki ma'am. We got a lot of inspiration from the senior professor. We are very happy to have you, ma'am, here. Honorable Chairman, Dr. C.S. Devendra Reddy Garu, Secretary, C.S. Satyapal Reddy Garu, Management of Vagdevi Group of Institutions. Our beloved Principal, Dr. P. Prasad Rao, respected Ma'am, Professor Janaki, Head CSE, Vagdevi College of Engineering. Dynamic Head CSE, Vagdevi Engineering College, our most valued invited guests from various locations across the world. media friends, ladies and gentlemen. It's my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. I, on behalf of management of Vagdevi Group of Institutions, Warangal, India, and the entire team of workshop, let me call it fraternity of extreme extension of Chalk and Tap, here together, and on my own behalf, extend a very hearty vote of thanks to the speaker, Dr. Rakesh Naik, for gracing your important work and sharing with us your expertise in the field of development of e-content with a lot of enthusiasm and energy throughout the workshop. I would like to take this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to Principal Professor Prasad Rao, VEC, Professor Janaki, Head CSE, and Dr. Naveen, Head CSE, VCE, and VEC respectively, for the perfect logistic support and guidance they have extended to all of us at the workshop development and developing an e-content. I extend my thanks to our most valued delegates and participants for their support in attending the workshop. Finally, last but not least, I also extend my thanks to Mr. Ajay and also Mr. Satish, coordinators of the workshop, and all the faculty members of CSE department of VEC for their enormous cooperation in organization for the success of this event. We once again thank you for being with us this evening. It's been a great pleasure for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sir Srikanth, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir, kindly share the feedback forms in the group.
Yeah, certificates will be posted to the mail after getting the successful feedbacks. Those who have those who have submitted feedback forms, those participants will be received certificates. And the beautiness of this workshop is we have received 357 participants. Out of that, 150 around participants are